Morning, everybody.
Hi.
We're going out to Columbus Farmers Market today. We're going to see if we can find anything cool, any neat finds, anything special kind of hiding there amongst the tables and all the stands selling meat on a stick, one of man's greatest inventions, I believe. And going to be possibly trying out this new rig I got. Ooh, yeah. It's got this nice microphone. It kind of looks like a tribble or like a rabbit's tail. I promised you that it is actually a microphone with a windscreen, and the phone goes in here and gets clamped down and should hopefully provide some better sound for all of you fine folks. It's a nice directional microphone, but still picks up the backward firing enough for me to talk behind the camera. Yeah. So step one on improving our equipment. If you haven't watched our vlog previous to this one, Monmouth County Fair, make sure you check it out. We got a lot of neat stuff in there and some great entertainment, so check that one out. We'll make sure that that's posted at the end of this video. But at any rate, I was just saying, we did have a camera that we used at the Monmouth County Fair. We've used previously in our Disney vlogs, and it worked pretty well, but those batteries just don't last. We end up using our phones more often than not, which have great cameras, as you can see. I can actually record 4K on this on the front-facing camera. You know, that would be the main camera, not the selfie camera. And, you know, that's sufficient. It just end up killing my phone battery.
And what's better about the phones is that the focus is better.
Focus is so much better.
Focus on our camera is not that great.
Yeah. So next time we end up with a camera, we're going to end up getting one that has better focus, much better night and dark, you know, what do you call it? Better dark sensitivity.
Camera likiness.
Great. And can also accept an external microphone.
Yeah, but we can't afford one of them fancy G7Xs.
G7X2s now.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't even know if that one takes an external mic.
I don't know, but it's too fancy for us.
Well, one of these days, we'll get it. Maybe we'll find something good at Columbus. We'll see.
We'll see.
So we're here, and we just happen to see this. Somebody has gone ahead and made this Oldsmobile into a Batmobile. Wow. That is crazy. Look at that.
Look at this thing. You never know what you find at the farmer's market.
That is insane. Look at the dash. I don't want to get too close to someone else's stuff here. So, but this is great. Look, the e-brake is Batman's face. Oh, that's great. This is a good start to the day.
It is. So we're at Columbus Farmers Market. I've been coming here ever since I was a little Des. I know, hard to believe I was smaller than I actually am now. So just a little history of the farmers market. It originally started in 1919 as a cattle and horse auction, not on this spot, in a different spot in the center of Columbus, New Jersey. And in 1929 it moved to here, which is 30 acres of shopping wonderful. And Let me see here. It was owned by 3 brothers. I don't know if it's still owned by them.
I would think not the same brothers by now. But the family maybe.
Maybe. There were 2 fires, one in 1968 and then a second in 1972 that devastated several of the buildings.
We recently had one a couple years ago here too.
And then there was a 3rd fire in 2014 which destroyed another part of the several buildings, but they have rebuilt them and it looks awesome.
Yeah,
so we'll
really
probably show
nice.
that a little later. Has a nice little food court and everything. So there's an inside and there's an outside. This is obviously the outside part. This is just a little part of the outside. It goes all the way that way and back. And then there's the buildings that are over there. So let's go check it out.
So we're going to the most outer section of the market.
Yes.
And we work our way in.
Out here is where you can usually find a lot of the good deals, I want to say. So, they're the most rare things.
Definitely.
Yes.
So one game we like to play is keeping account of how many troll dolls we see. And so far, I actually haven't seen any, which is weird. We'll keep looking. The Tim tracker?
Not anymore.
Birds. Hello, bird.
Hello. Hi. Hi.
Oh, yeah? Well, hello there.
I like that.
He's pretty.
Hello.
Do you like peoples? Hmm? Aw, he does.
Yay. What about this one?
Do you like peoples? Do you like going upside down? Hello down there. Hi. I see you. Oh, and there's a pretty cockatiel down there. Always have a soft spot for cockatiels. Ooh, look at the big bourbon here. Ooh. All right, so that's pretty loud over there. All right, so we finished doing the outdoor. We're gonna head to the indoor. And I assume at some point we're gonna get some food too. I'm getting hungry.
Well, there's an entire food court.
Yes, all the food.
This is the part. This is the part that they had to rebuild because it was destroyed in the fire in 2014.
A couple years ago.
I think. I don't know. If you want to just rewind the vlog to the beginning where I said the year, that'd be great.
You do that now.
Yeah, I'll wait. You done yet?
They must be. They're back.
Okay. Let's go in. Right?
Yeah. All the things of eating. Little arcade. It's actually not that little for where we are. Okay.
This right here, this is what we call a Jersey breakfast. That's pork roll, egg and cheese on a Kaiser roll, salt, pepper, and ketchup. I add a little hot sauce. Des? You got a regular. That's an Italian sub.
No. It's a hoagie.
That's only because we're in South Jersey.
Exactly.
The rest of us call it a sub.
Well, everyone's allowed to be wrong.
Yeah, everyone who calls it a hoagie
Everyone that calls it a sub.
is right. We just went in here.
And we got some glazed cinnamon almonds.
If I could open the package, hang on.
One does some glazed cinnamon almonds. Don't mind if I do. Okay, looking through the viewfinder here is really hard. Okay.
And because nostalgia, we got some candy cigarettes. Now don't actually smoke these.
I
They'd be
wouldn't
bad.
necessarily recommend eating them either.
I'm totally gonna eat them.
Some more of these. Ah, let's move onward.
This is the Amish part of the flea market. Farmer's market, whichever you call it. It's not open on Sunday,
So, yeah, we can't see it today.
so we can't go in there today. But they have all kinds of food, baked goods, furniture, all the stuff you pretty much find in Lancaster.
It's pretty neat.
Pretty neat.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah.
Not today. So they also have produce here.
Yeah.
We may have failed to mention, but quite a large produce. There are 3 separate stores. They are separate. And one of them actually sells seafood too.
Well, that kind of does it for us today at the Columbus Market. But we still got some more driving around to do. I think we got some very interesting stops we might be able to make along the way. We also have some very boring errands to run, which we're going to have done as well. So we're not gonna
Save you from those.
we're not gonna show you that unless something really interesting happens. But let's see where we end up next.
I'm trying to get out of here.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. The amount of people trying to leave through one exit is tremendous. I can show this to you. Just to look around. It's a little much. So let's see if we can get this done in one piece, hopefully. We kind of have to force our way. Yay! Okay, we didn't hit anybody, nobody hit us. And I think we got one more tricky one coming up, but I think we're all right.
We'll be okay.
We'll see you at the next stop. In case anybody's wondering what part of New Jersey we are in right now, we are, in fact, in Jackson, New Jersey, which is central Jersey, not too far from where we call home, just far enough. And the reason I say so is because we're coming up on the gate for Six Flags Great Adventure, of which we are not going to.
Today.
Not today. But we are passing by. We in fact have to drive by this quite often in many of our adventures, and also some non-adventures, like visiting my in-laws.
That can be an adventure.
It can be an adventure, but not one we'll share with you. But at any rate, there's the gate for Six Flags. case anyone's wondering, you want to get hired, there's their entrance for service and employment.
And they're always hiring.
They are always hiring, especially for entertainment. No, but seriously, if you need a job, they're there.
We're not making fun of the employment of Six Flags. Six Flags is a very fun job.
Des would know.
I would know, I worked there.
Des was several fun-loving characters.
I was friends with several fun-loving characters.
That's right. Something to that effect.
I'm a character in myself.
But anyway, if we look over Des's shoulder here, we should reveal. There's Nitro in the background. See if I can get it on. I don't know if I got it. I think we have to come back this way. I might be able to get it again later. But yeah, so that's Six Flags, and we're going on past it. All right, guys, we find ourselves at our one destination here. Show you these ruins that are on someone's private property. And as you can see, some stonework. And this is something Des grew up near, and she's told me about, so she's going to tell all of us about.
These are the ruins of a blacksmith shop from the 1700s. The blacksmith shop was owned by Mordecai Lincoln. Yes, of that same family. Mordecai Lincoln was Abraham Lincoln's great-great-grandfather. He lived here, well, not at the blacksmith shop, but him and his brother worked here, and they lived here till 1718, and then they moved to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And that's all I know about that.
Yeah.
And I think Mordecai had 5 children, one of which is obviously the great-grandmother of Abraham Lincoln. So.
Yep. So Honest Abe's great-great-grandfather, Mordecai Lincoln,
Yes.
along with his brother, ran this, what is the remnants of this blacksmith shop on the outskirts of what is Imlaystown in Upper Freehold?
Yeah.
Upper Freehold Township
Oh, Imlaystown, yeah.
in Imlaystown here in Monmouth County, New Jersey. Very interesting.
And the next location we're going to go to is linked to this place.
You know how we love to link things. Onward.
Okay, so this is the ye old yellow meeting house. It was built in 1720. This is just the house. There used to be a church here. It burned down in 1737 originally. The land that was built on this, the land that's here, was donated by Thomas and Rachel Salter. Thomas was the brother of Hannah, who married Mordecai Lincoln. And they were the great-great-grandparents of President Abraham Lincoln.
Right.
So it's just a really old cemetery. There's some veterans of the Revolutionary War buried here. It's a neat little place to visit. It's open from dusk to dawn, or dawn to dusk. Dusk to dawn.
Yeah, they're all vampires.
I need more coffee. So yeah, I don't think we can really check out much today because they're doing something,
yeah,
it looks like.
There's a goings-on happening, and there's a bunch of people out there, so we do not want to intrude upon them. But this is located in Cream Ridge.
No, this is Millstone.
This is Millstone?
Yeah, it's getting into Millstone, I
But
believe.
it said Cream Ridge here.
Either way, it's on that confusing part of town.
It is technically still Monmouth County.
The oldest dated grave in the cemetery is that of John Salter, the son of Thomas and Rachel, who died August 29th, 1723.
Oh.
There are other stones that are not marked that are believed to be older, but they can't read them, obviously. So, there's still meetings that go on here. There's like a whole little committee and everything. And that's all I really know about it.
Yeah, but nice historical connection, and one that's actually still active in the community.
Yeah.
Very neat. And here you can see
Lots of corn.
corn.
Wait, hang on. There you can kind of see that.
If I kind of do this, you can
Hang on. You can see King Ka just over the horizon there. That's Six Flags. Usually the corn's not so tall, or it has been harvested, but at this particular time it is quite in the way. But that was a great test to see how well this wind resistance of the microphone works. But welcome. Now we're in Millstone. You see what we mean about how everything's kind of just connected. It's lines have been drawn and redrawn over many years. Well, anyway, we're going that way. So we're cruising along, and this guy right here on our windshield just kind of like landed and is not going anywhere. This is one of those fantastic pine flies. They're huge, they bite, they draw blood, and they suck. And we just stopped at a stoplight, but seriously, at like,
going like
30, 40 miles an hour, a guy just flew on and just landed, and he's just hitching a ride.
He's like, don't mind if I do.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get it to focus.
I'm gonna charge you for that.
But because he's on the outside of the glass, but just to show you how big he is, he's the size, he's about the first link of my finger there. It's insane.
Safety stays.
Yeah, he doesn't want to leave. Bye.
Bye.
I guess he got where he's going. But he stayed on there for like half a mile.
Yeah.
Alright guys, well as promised, we just want to show you some of the goodies that we got from the farmer's market. Now we already ate some of the things because we had some really delicious almonds that we said.
But we showed those.
We did. So we got some stickers, and you saw us at the sticker store. So we got Nick and Judy, and we got Stitching Ice Cream, and we got Stitch. We also got a couple others. So just a few reminders here. Make sure you click like and subscribe. Hit the notifications icon on top. Also, you can follow us on Instagram at a guy, a girl, and a vlog. And follow us on Facebook. We are a guy, a girl, and a vlog. I think that worked out.
The only thing that's missing is Twitter, because they didn't have one. But on Twitter, we're a guy, a girl, and a V1. Number 1.
Because, you know, length of a name.
Yeah.
But, well, go and follow us. And like I said, click like, hit subscribe, hit the notification icons above to make sure you're up to date when we post a new video. Make sure you share it with your friends. And we'll see you next time on our next adventure.